Just we here now going back to a new Loud House video, and we're back with a new reviewing of my least favorite Loud House episodes. And I hate to say my least favorite for this episode, because, yeah, when it comes to how I didn't really like how Lenny was made in this episode. You know why I love Lenny. Well, she's one of my favorite Loud siblings. How caring and nice and thoughtful she is. But in this episode, of her trying to sabotage Lori's chances of going to this school, of her to this university of golf, right? And Lenny trying to sabotage the chances of Lori going. Like, yeah, that's not Lenny at all, I would say. But yeah, it starts with Lenny and Lori doing this pop quiz magazine. And yeah, Len Sr. coming in with some mail, and Lori got this card of the university that she is attending, which she is saying that she is excited, but at the same time, she's not too sure if this is the right school for her. But yeah, all the siblings are, of course, being supportive. Well, except for Lenny, which Lenny goes over in Luann and Luna's room and talking to somebody, which is, of course, she wants to be happy for Lori, but of course she's going to be missing their whole, like, pop quizzes and stuff. And then, yeah, she's talking to Mr. Coconuts and getting angry with him. And then goes outside and talks to somebody else and saying how they were BFFs before they were even born. And, yeah, talking to Lily. And then Lily pretty much gives Lenny the idea to sabotage, pretty much, ruin the chances of Lori going to the university. Which, yeah, we didn't see Ronnie Ann, and I cannot remember his name, but from the Casa Grandes. And, of course, Sergio is there, too. Because Lincoln and Ronnie Ann are going to be doing skateboarding videos. And, yeah, we could just see Bobby just stuck at the bodega. And, yeah, Lenny, Lily, Rita, and Lori are taking this tour with this guy at the university. And, yeah, Lenny saying of how bad these uniforms are, but ugly looking they are. But Lori's literally wearing the same one. And then saying of how disgusting the pool is, even though it's not a pool. And, yeah, Sergio and these other birds just come and just are in the pond. And then, yeah, Ronnie Ann skateboarding while Lincoln is, of course, doing the camera. And then, yeah, Lori having to share with 9 other women in this bathroom, which Lenny is like, oh my goodness. You have to share with 9 other people. I mean, literally, Lori's been living in a house with 12 other people and sharing one bathroom. And this place has multiple bathrooms, like multiple toilets and stuff. So that's a way bigger improvement, though, I would say. And Lola is being savage as usual, just not liking any of the hats her dad is wearing, but eventually just liking this pen that he just puts around his ear. And, yeah, making tea puns, T-shirts, T-tees, and tea, like, the teas that you put onto put the ball in, and then teas, like the teas, like tea drinks, the puns. And, yeah, Lenny is just not knowing what to do, really. And then Lily gives Lenny another idea, and she's like, then she dresses like Lori. Yeah, Lenny then dresses like Lori and gonna try to do these different things to try to get Lori to not be accepted in the university. Like trying to take some of the drinks, even though that they're free, the lady at the counter says that they're free. And then she tries to steal these muffins, but they're also free. And then she sees Lori's coach. Yeah. Lori's coach. The guy who accepted her in one earlier episode before this one. And of course, he thinks that, of course, Lenny is Lori. And yeah, she hits it. Lenny hits it, and it goes into the water. And then a frog spits it out, and yeah, goes into a hole-in-one. And she just keeps getting hole-in-ones as well, and he's very impressed. Which then she pretends like she has amnesia, and she was on a golf ball. And yeah, right when they're about to leave, Ronnie Ann is just telling Lincoln sorry about him just getting all the things he's gotten, but he said it was totally worth it. And Lori coming over to Lenny saying of how she got this magazine and their mom got them this unlimited hotspot thing so they'll be able to chat while she's at the university. But the thing is, Lenny, yeah, since they pretend to be Lori and pretend that Lori had amnesia to make it so that she forgotten how to golf, made her pretty much not be accepted in the university. And yeah, of course, Lori is upset about this. And of course, Lenny is sorry about this. But she does try to get Lori to be back into the university and go to this guy which says that Lori's coach is going to the office to make a phone call saying of how about with Lori not being accepted, which yeah, then they make it to him and they pretty much cut the phone line as well and Lenny apologizes, and yeah, of course Lori says that she can still golf even with her eyes closed, and he even tells Lenny that he doesn't blame her. He had the same thing with his sister, popping the tires to make it so she wouldn't leave him. And yeah, they try to get the phone back, but Sergio manages to run it over with a golf cart. The phone. But even though Lenny did help Lori at the end, I still didn't really like how Lenny was in this episode, because it wasn't like Lenny at all, I would say. Being like this, trying to sabotage, ruin Lori's chances to go to this university. Even though they are going to be apart from each other, Lori did get the whole limited hotspot thing for them to chat still and do their quizzes and stuff. But maybe that's just me, though. I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments below. Catch you next one.